What's up, people? As the stream title would say, would imply, would directly say, last Necropolis Prep Day. It's a bit of prep that needs to happen. It's nothing major, although maybe it is major because I might be deciding to further rank up and or ascend my Aegon if I choose to go the Aegon route. I'm not sure. I want to take a look at the path, get a better understanding of the nodes, and figure out if I need to bring in other champions than like Aegon and Shuri or something like that, if I'm even going the Aegon route in the first place. So I think that's kind of the plan for today. Resource-wise, I'm probably all right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see on that front. But before I do any of that, Bushido Brown. Stop. Bushido Brown, thank you so much for sending over that pound. Thank you so much, dude. Wow, there was a few people trying to be speed today. Bushido Brown is saying, I am speed. Bushido Brown, thank you very much. The Dodd, oh, so close. The Dodd, thank you so much. For the buck, just saying, dang. So close, dude, so close. Haley Miracle, also super close with the buck. Oof, Haley, so sorry. Didn't get it. So sorry. But yeah, thank you. Kai with the 27 months saying, screw Necropolis, screw Airwalker, screw Nova, screw Tiger, screw this whole path. Been having fun, though. Oh, look at that. The turnaround. Oh, man. Kai, thank you so much for the 27 months. Where are the beans? The beans? It's too early for beans. I take that back. It's never too early for beans. But right now it's too early for me to be eating beans. Beans are usually my my dinner time right there, you know. Probably won't be eating beans till very, very late tonight. But yeah. I'm taking the Karate Man strat with 4 Zemos. Okay. Well, good luck with the Zemos. Finished Necropolis last night. Got a 2 to 3 science, so I decided to open 2 science 7 stars in hopes of getting Hulk / Titania dupe or pulling Mr. Negative and duping him. I pulled and duped him. Hey, so happy a fave. Dude, that's incredible. Pulled and duped back to back. Wow. Nice. Very nice. What did me miss in the last 6 months? I don't know, man. Life it keeps going. Who knows? Benz, thank you so much for the 38 months saying ABG. Can't wait for your Necropolis run live stream. Want to see a big Mystic gal? Maybe on Twitter? I sure do. Benz, let's see. Hoo-hoo. Every Everest content before I was just watching because I didn't have the team strong enough to tackle it. But today, after a bit of testing, I can say I've done it on launch day. Hey, nice. Feels awesome, and it wasn't as expensive as I first thought. Dude, I can't read today. That's awesome, man. Congrats on the rank 3 Chavez here. Damn, almost 71,000 health, 6,800 attack, supercharged. Actually, I take it back. Not quite supercharged, but one day she will be supercharged as well. Nice, man. Sick stuff, dude. Look at that 2-second fight. He crushed the nameless Grandmaster in 2 seconds flat. Insane. Let's see here. Okay, so these are the individual revives. These are your options. Love this data. This is good stuff. The subtotal 1020s, 1340s, 260s, 4 teams. Okay. Wait, okay. I thought this was path 2 for a second. This is part 2. The way the formatting is kind of small. Okay, so in total, looks like it was 21 20% revives, 23 40%, 2 60%, and 6 team revives. Okay. Not bad, dude. Not bad. So hold on. By my by my boiling it down into revives here, because I am curious. Someone was asking last night if they thought, or what my thoughts were, if my estimates were like somewhat correct. And of course, like I said, it's going to vary for everyone so much. But I count team revives as 18. Well, sorry, I count them as 3. I was already doing the math. 6 times 3, 18. So that would bring the total to 64, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all, dude. That is lower than my estimate. Really good stuff. Very, very nice. Congrats on getting it done day 1, dude. Now for 5 more paths. Marksy with the 10 saying, "Hey BG, happy to catch the stream. I sent you a tweet." Marksy. Whoops. Marksy, let's see. Last time we spoke, you were like 2 or 3 fights from finishing, something like that. Let's see. ABG, I finished my first path an hour after you're live. I got a rank 2 to 3 skill. So who do you think I should take up? Korg is rank 2 already. Well, let's take a look-see, man. Congrats on getting it done. I think a couple people were saying Mantis was their favorite skill out of the basic. I have no experience with Mantis. The fact that you have a duped one, though, is making me think, like, maybe. Korg would be insane at rank 3 for defense, but... Dude, you already took Maestro up. What? Oh, sorry, this is a 6-star. I was like, no way. Okay, very nice, though. Yeah, the skill, dude. Wow. Okay, so here's my thoughts. I think Korg is great. I want to pull Korg. I believe the 2 that were on my list of like most wanted skill champs from like my first 7-star openings, I believe they were Korg and Mantis. Mantis because I wanted to gain experience with her because I think she's cool. I've never played her. I didn't even test her. And then I wanted Korg because I think Korg is one of the best defenders. He can be taken. He can be countered. He can be taken down quickly. Yeah. But not. We don't always have the best counters available in something like Battlegrounds. And also, Korg is the type of champion where mistakes can easily add up and just make it a nightmare to fight. And the dude's just tanky as hell. We all know this, right? That said, I think for the first rank 3, I would personally not want to go with a defender. I would want to have something in my hands that I can do a ton of damage with, and just, yeah, even if it wasn't a ton of damage, like a utility champ that they're lacking in damage, so you want to like give them that additional rank up to give them that damage, that sort of thing. So I personally wouldn't go with Korg. Yeah, I would look to someone else. That said, he's not a terrible option. I don't know who you go with. Maybe it's even worth waiting. Although that's a boring answer, so I don't know. I would definitely look into Mantis. Out of the champs here, I would say Mantis would probably be it. Falcon is kind of interesting, kind of glossing over Falcon. Falcon is he's always been a very useful champ. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe go Falcon. His damage is not the highest, but it's also not. It's like far from the worst. And with an additional rank and his lock-on ability, and yours is awakened, he would be hitting pretty decently hard. Yeah, could always just go. I mean, there's also Black Cat here too. Black Cat, I can't remember exactly. Is her awakened ability? Does that give her the? Is that like the 9 lives thing or something? I think she does all of her damage unawakened. Can't recall exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I'd probably personally would be looking between like these 3 mostly. And if I didn't like them, then I would go Korg. I think that's what I'd be doing. Hard to say what you should do though. This is rank 3 territory, man. This is like you gotta feel it. You gotta go with the champ that you love when it comes to the highest rank available in game at the moment. And the first one of that rank, you know? Okay. Let me Let me do this first. I want to go pop into the Necropolis for the first time. Let's do that real quick. And I know there's a few other messages here I wanted to read first, but I want to take a look around. I shouldn't even hit preview because it takes up a little bit more screen real estate in the preview mode here. Seth Near with the 17 months saying hit 100,000 units the other day. Big milestone, Seth. That is a huge milestone. Dude, I've always wanted to get to 100,000 units. At the rate I'm going, it's probably not going to happen, but dang, dude, that's so awesome. 100K. That's craziness right there. Congrats on that, and dude, thank you for the 17 months. Ben sending over another 400 huffs saying, and I still have the resources to do another run. Nice. I didn't even touch the units. Probably could do it by Christmas, but doubt I will. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. You say that, but I don't know, man. What if Kabam announces ahead of time what the gift is going to be? Actually, I hope they don't. I hope they leave it a surprise. It's more interesting that way, you know? It's just a gift after all, right? So gifts are meant to be surprises sometimes. But yeah, my guess, I don't think I said it on this stream. I think I said it on Karate Mike's live stream. I don't know, it's all blurring together at the moment. But my guess for the gifts, and I could be way off here, but my guess is Paragon will get a 7-star crystal. Valiant will get a 7-star Titan crystal. Maybe I'm bonkers for thinking that. I don't know. All right, Chris, thank you very much for the for that banana as well. Saying, oh, I guess read last. Save this next part of the message after you read last. Okay. What is the last one? BGBG looking handsomely bald. Thank you. Anyways, what kind of things does a farmer talk about when he's milking cows? Why? Utter nonsense. Okay. Yeah. Great. Okay. Getting ready for work, so can't take the lap. Yeah, you can. You have to. Otherwise, you don't do the crime if you can't do the time. We'll save it for later. No, dude. Eat your beans and wax your caps. Okay, that was the end of the message. All right, fine. You can take the lap later. It's a good message. It's a good positive message that will help save humanity, honestly. Eat your beans and wax your caps, people. But you better take a lap later, man. Terrible joke. Boo. Yellow, what's up, Star? How you doing? Okay, let me take a look around. Let's actually begin the quest even. Let's pop in here. There we go. Now we got a little bit more screen real estate to take a look around. So, what is considered the easy path, you guys? What's like the recommended starting path, if there is such a thing? What do most people start with? Because I don't even know. I heard some people say Titania. I heard some people say this strapping fellow right here, this fantastic member of society that honestly could use a bald cap, but other than that, he's looking fantastic. I've almost quit out twice now. Kai, what? On purpose? Or accidentally, the same way that that Andy did. I'm scared that I'm gonna mess up. Oh boy. Clarky, thank you for the 20 loonies, saying, what do you call 2 ducks and a cow? Quackers and milk. Clarky. What? ABG, keep being awesome. Clarky. You know, I was gonna say something really mean. I have to catch myself because I was gonna take it too far. Because it's a terrible joke, dude. Quackers and milk, Clarky. Come on, man. Come on. What I was gonna say is start being awesome by not telling bad jokes like this. But honestly, you are awesome already. The amount of support that you've been sharing with not only me but others in the community. You already are awesome, but that's a terrible joke, dude. Boo, man. Awful. Boo. Yo, BG. Zisky. What's going on, dude? Chicken, rice, and beans bowl for lunch. Your fave thing to eat out of a bowl? Beans, cereal, ice cream, soup, pasta, salad, fruit, pizza, bagel with mustard, other. Wow. I mean, I don't think I've ever eaten pizza out of a bowl before, but pizza's the best, right? So I would still say pizza. Sure. Toss like an entire pizza in a bowl, dude. I don't know. Who cares? It's going to be delicious, right? So probably still pizza, but I mean, what do I eat most frequently out of a bowl? Beans. Love me some cereal. Ice cream's awesome. Pasta. Yeah, dude. Soup. You know I'm not a soup guy. Pasta good. Salad good. Fruit good. Bagel with mustard. I don't think I've ever had that in a bowl either, but all those things. I'd still say pizza, though. Absolutely horrible, but I just got to have a meeting. My brain is done. Well, good. Let it rest. Stand the terrible jokes like this, man. Greetings and salutations, Grad. What's up? Okay, wait. So hold on, though. What? I'm not using Aegon. Boring, so I'm starting with Mr. F. Okay. I do think Aegon's a little boring, but I'm probably going to use him. So, someone asked before Necropolis was released how I'd feel if Aegon was used for all of it. Like if he was the #1 champ. And I was like, I'd be happy if he was good for a path or something. But if he's good for all of it, I'll be a little sad. I still don't know if he's good for all of it or not, or if people are just brute forcing that way because speed, you know. But I kind of hope that that he's only good for speed, and that as people get, you know, more and more acquainted with this content, other options open up. I know Karate Man was using like 10 different champs, 12 different champs, however many he used on the 3 paths that I was checking out of his. That's what Aegon's built for. I know it's what Aegon's built for, but like, I still... The reason why I didn't want Aegon to be the #1 option, honestly, is because he's available as a 6-star. I wanted people to have to, like, you know, struggle to develop a 7-star roster to do the content. But I understand that would not have been fun for a lot of people. So yeah, we already talked about this yesterday. We can move on from that topic. Like I said, I'm probably going to use Aegon. I have nothing against using Aegon. That's more than likely who I'll be using. So how does this work anyway? Okay, so then you port up to here. The map is so much smaller than I realized, dude. This is my first time poking around in it. And I was thinking it was going to be like this massive sprawling map the same way that you know, like Labyrinth and Abyss were and stuff. This thing is small. I say that, but when I'm in there, I'm sure I'm going to be like, get me out of here. But okay, did anyone say, is there a established Titania or Mr. F? Are those kind of the easiest or like recommended? Maybe it's just a clockwise thing. You start here, work your way around. I don't know. Maybe that's what I'll be doing, regardless of what's easiest or not. Probably just do that. Howdy, Brian. Yo, lags. Hopefully we see some Karina's challenges with 7 stars only for Necropolis here. Yeah, dude, eventually. That's the thing, too, is like, I'm not mad that it's, you know, I'm not mad that there's no, like, 7-star lockouts or like, well, 6-star lockouts, I should say. Because, yeah, they can just keep using this content later on and throw some additional spice on it later. So it's all good. You just need Aegon and Shuri. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so let's say I start with Titania then, because that's probably what I'll do. I've never actually read some of these nodes for it. Every time the attacker performs a successful well-timed block, they gain 25% potency tranquilized passive. Okay. All right, well, let's see here. So take your medicine. Oh, that's the same thing. Yeah. Okay. Necrotic boon, haymakers. Whenever the attacker dash. Actually, before I read that, like I said, I wanted to read these, the global nodes. Let me take a look at these guys. So the attacker's damage per hit is capped at 1.5% of the defender's maximum health. Okay. The defender's special 3 is enabled and gains 800% additional attack rating. Gotcha. Wait, interesting. I thought I saw someone survive special 3. yesterday. Did I not? Did I not see Mike survive it? Maybe I can't, honestly, at this point, I can't remember, but I feel like 800% additional attack rating, they'd be just leveled. All right, anyway. The attacker's immortality and indestructible buffs have their duration reduced by 1000%. And the willpower mastery has its potency reduced by 50%. Okay. The willpower one I had heard about. The immortality and indestructible buffs one I had not heard about. So that's why Herc is no good. I see. I like that a lot. That's good. You should not be immortal in the Necropolis. You should have to, unless you're undead, something like that. Okay. Last Ankh here. The defender starts with a number of vengeance charges equal to... Okay, yeah, this is... Well, let me read it out, but this is the one I kind of know about too. Charges equal to attacker's challenge rating. The defender loses a vengeance charge every second. This timer is paused during the champion's special attacks or while the striker is attacking. Each time a striker is activated by the attacker, the defender gains 6 vengeance charges. The defender's ability accuracy cannot be decreased below 50% unless the attacker has class advantage. Okay. While the defender has half of their starting vengeance charges or less, they gain plus 200% attack rating. Their ability accuracy cannot be decreased unless the attacker has class advantage, and the attacker is passively rooted during the defender's specials. Okay. While the defender has 0 vengeance charges, they are stun immune to all forms of power manipulation, passive unblockable, and they gain 15% of a bar of power every second while the attacker is not within striking distance. Okay, got it. So I'm glad I read that because I knew about the root thing. Mike had told me about that towards the tail end of his runs. I did not know that they also gain increased attack rating as well. Okay. Got it. Interesting stuff here. All right, Kai setting over another buck saying, go down the Sauron path. It's so easy. Kai, why do I feel like that's a lie based on your previous messages? Why would you do this to me? Why do you decide to lie to me? You also said accidentally quitting out. I guess that's a real thing, huh? Oh man. Is that a lie, or are you actually... No, trust me. Get in there and get going, sucker. Cam, what's up, dude? Cam, you said... or someone said that you had a tweet yesterday. Let me take a look at your tweet. Check out your info. Oh, hey there. Yo, Hobbit. What up, dude? Cam. Twitter, Cam. Here we go. All right, let's see Cam's info here. What do we have? Okay. Ooh, I mean, Cam does say Sauron. Sauron Silver Surfer Path. Okay, so I have all of these champions. I don't have them all quite as high rank, I would say. Dude, why is this Heimdall so ranked up? Why does Heimdall have 17,000 PI? I guess that's just like rank 3. Rank 3, you appear to be boosted and with recoils, so that must be it. Sauron Path has a pretty rough evade. Okay. I could hop on if you want to chat. Cab, let's do it, buddy. Give me 1 sec. J Mania, thank you for the 2 loonies. Saying, please read last 2, please. Also, your thoughts. Let's see. Last 2. Also, BG, in my opinion, is that I think it'd be worth it for me to get maybe an Odin, then do 1 path in Necropolis because the rewards are more worth it. Plus the add-on rewards for dying. Your thoughts? Oh wait, hold on. Okay, this is more than last 2. I think the gift will be a 7-star generic. Also, for a Paragon, a gem. That's pretty hefty there. I don't know about that. I think that'll be for sale maybe for Cyber Weekend or something. But the rest of this year, hi BG, my plan is to wait till Cyber Weekend, buy 1 Odin. Oh, maybe this was like reverse order last. Wait till Cyber Weekend, buy 1 Odin, then use those units for 1 run in Necropolis, mainly because the death rewards they added might be better than what we can get with units. Your thoughts? Okay, I see. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to, you get, it's a way of double dipping. You know, you get the bonuses from what you spent on Cyber Weekend, and then you could take the units instead of buying more things with units. You could do Necropolis, but I don't know. I'm kind of a bigger fan of like buying power and then going to the playground to use that power. So like, I would probably still like get something from Cyber Weekend, depending how it looks. The huge asterisk of depending how it looks, maybe spend those units Cyber Weekend as you like naturally build up the resources to hop in there and use the toys that you just unlocked from Cyber Weekend to have some fun. That's kind of what I'm thinking, but I don't know. Heimdall was for war defense. I'm ashamed. Wow. Okay. J-Mania, thank you very much for the loonies though. Let me get Cam on call here. Let's see, Cam. Oh, here you are. Hope you're ready. I'm calling now. We'll see what Cam has to say, because I do have some questions for him regarding champs I should be ranking up. Oh. Hello, Camuel, is that you?
I was like...
Oh. Hello?
Hello.
What's up, dude?
Howdy. I thought that was a video call for a second and it scared the crap out of me. I was like, I'm not ready for that.
No, I hope not. Did any videos...
Yeah.
Is a video showing of me?
No.
Okay. I don't know why that also scared me, even though I'm live streaming.
Yeah, not waist up at least, it's just waist down.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Let me fix something real quick. I'm gonna drop out of the call, and then I'm right back, like in a second.
Okay, well, whatever you do, don't... Oh, he's gone already. Okay. I adjusted his audio, so thank you for letting me know, Star, if it's still... Oh. Hello?
Great. That's better. I hope. I don't know. Maybe.
Were you on your phone before and now you're on a mic?
No, I was on the web version of Discord. Now I'm on the regular version of Discord. So.
Okay. It does sound a little bit better, so that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, this content is so fun. I'm having the best time. I haven't felt this rush in a long time.
Dude, that's good to hear, man. It seems like good content. So where are you right now? Are you like, are you on more than one path then?
I've done 2 paths.
Okay.
Yeah. I did the easy path, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's not really easy. There's a couple of really, really painful fights on there, which is the Titania and then the Guardian path. So it's...
Which one does that start with? Is that the Sauron?
Oh, no, Titania.
No, yeah, you said Titania, but where... Oh, is Guardian just on that path too?
Yeah, Guardian is on the second path.
Oh, from like the teleporter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
It's an efficient path for Aegon. I gotta tell you that. Aegon can basically take every fight on there pretty efficiently.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the second path that you did?
The second one I did was Sauron and Silver Surfer.
Okay.
So for that one, dude, that Sauron path, the first half of it, they have a 50%. Every defender on that path, up until Psycho Man, has a 50% chance to evade your mediums, which is really difficult to ramp Aegon on. Really difficult to do anything on there, honestly.
Yeah. Well.
And then that. What's up?
I mean, you could still stun them though, right? Or...
Yeah, but then that hit monkey gains his stances or whatever every couple of seconds. And that means that he's shrugging off your debuffs really frequently. So yeah, that's a rough time. It's a rough time.
Did you use Aegon for that too, or like?
Yeah, I used Nimrod for Sauron because Sauron goes unblockable a lot more often here. He gains his prowesses a lot more often and just like ramps up really fast.
Yeah.
I didn't want to deal with any of that, so I just used Nimrod. Turns up Sauron is like a nothing defender when you use Nimrod. But he still does have the evade. But with Nimrod, you can just like reliably parry 5-hit combo ending with a light. Not really have to worry about the evade at all. And then I started ramping Aegon Hitmonkey.
Gotcha.
And then I also use some of Nimrod on Storm-X. Storm-X, you can do it with anyone. It's not really an anything fight. It's kind of vanilla. But I use Sauron. I use Nimrod and Aegon on her.
Okay. Which
My
path?
only go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, what were the kind of like some of the? Did you keep stats, or are you just going more by feel for like which path is easier?
So the second path costed me around 50% more revives than the first one. The first one I did it with around 30-35. The second path was around 40-45.
Still not bad. Okay.
Not bad, but not like. It was funny because apparently my first path clear was like the second fastest path clear at the time last night. Somebody from Japan tagged me and I was like, yeah, this was the second fastest legit clear. I was like, okay, then I guess the boosting helped.
Wow. Yeah. Nice.
That was really fun.
Let me ask you this. Here's my big question when it comes to what I should be doing. Let me go back to the team select screen here. My Aegon is rank 4. Now, I have resources to both rank 5 and ascend Aegon.
Yeah.
Are you planning on using him for more paths? Because that's my thing is like, if he just helps for like a path or two, it's a lot of resources for me to commit. But if he's useful for like the vast majority of this place, if you're planning on using him for the vast majority, then like, yeah, those resources are nothing for how much value is going to add to the team.
Yeah, for me, my priority was making sure that I'm not like getting burned out by this and I'm not like mentally getting exhausted by it. So I'm okay with Aegon costing a couple more revives, a couple more potions. Like compared to runs that Karate Mike is doing like 14 revive paths, right? But he's also running them with multiple rank 2s of champions that I don't have as 7 stars, and I don't have ranked up. And those same champions are not going to be doing nearly as well in my hands with my skills, or at rank 5, given that I don't have them as 7 stars. So for me, I'm going to be doing Aegon. I'm going to be using Aegon on every single path.
Okay.
Pretty much all of them. But there are going to be some fights in there that he can't do, or he's going to have a really hard time with them, like Sauron. Diablo or Galen or Spidey Supreme, stuff like that. Those are the fights that I'm going to bring counters for. But since Aegon is just such a plug and play sort of universal answer to so many of these fights, I can fit him in there. I can bring in Heimdall, which for my, you can call the playstyle, but it's Aegon with Heimdall. You can still tank SP3s, and Aegon has a really long stun on his own SP3. And with strikers, you can get into this loop of just back-to-back SP3s, as long as you get a little bit lucky with the cooperative AI. So it's really cheesy, it's really fun, it's kind of, race against time, but, that's just what I'm doing. and he's working with that, and he's like taking off half health, 75% health, really easily with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my strategy, and that's why I did it. I'm not ever gonna use Aegon outside of this, and that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's fair. I think that helps a lot then, because I will probably take him to rank 5, and he's probably gonna be my first ascended champ. My first rank 5 and my first ascended champ, actually.
But also like get in there and like see what you can do. Like I think a good barometer for how you feel about using Aegon in here is going to be the Titania fight. It's going to show you how difficult some of these ramp ups are going to be. Because that Titania fight is, just before you commit to something without like feeling it out yourself. That Titania fight is a big check.
Really? She's actually a hard fight?
Oh, dude, you should go and give people a little bit of a show.
I figured Titania would be pretty easy. I thought this was like a layup first fight here. I don't. Maybe I'm about to be in for a big surprise. I didn't see anyone fight Titania. The thing is, like, on like the first day, I was like barely popping in, able to catch little bits and pieces here and there, and yeah, I wasn't there for anyone's like started their run. So like I saw mostly like Grandmaster and stuff like that, the bugged version and all that.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yo, is that Pepe in here? Pepe, did you finish all 6 paths?
I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah.
Are you still awake right now, or maybe you're
Alive,
just waking
yeah.
up? What's up, dude?
But yeah, like somebody like Karate Mike, he's doing insanely well in here. There's so many solos. He's using Kate, who's a champ that I will never be able to use as well as
Really?
he's using.
Kate doesn't seem that hard. I only played her in like some testing stuff, so I'm sure I'm sure a world of difference having to deal with nodes and stuff like that. But slept 2 hours only, but yeah, I finished. Hey man, well, grats, dude. That's
Good
crazy.
guy.
Okay, I'm gonna mess with this fight for a sec, but hang on, let me read a few of these super chats here. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Vincent, thank you very much for the book. Saying, ABG, I just did Nameless Grandmaster fight with Aegon, and no way I'm doing the last 1% of that fight without a reverse control as immune champ. What are your plans? So, interesting that you should bring that up. I actually really want to do that fight, like without having a counter to the reverse controls.
Oh no.
Maybe I'll bring a backup option, but like I might
Please
sideline him and just be like, dude, because it looks really fun for me, really fun to me to try that. I'm sure it'll be frustrating. I'm sure I'll die, but like I don't know. It just seems fun. So yeah, that's kind of my plan, at least for right now. Maybe my backup option will be just a champ that naturally gains power or something. A little bit of a middle ground there. Because I saw like one of Karate Mike's runs that I was watching, he was Dragon Man, and Dragon Man did a fantastic job, crushed it.
I would still recommend at least having a backup because unlike something like Abyss, you don't really need that many like specific counters, especially like when it comes to the easy path. You can just have a backup in there just in case, it breaks your brain.
Maybe. Honestly, the reason why I'd want to put a backup on the team is just because I'm sure everyone in the chat's going to say, hey, did you know you can counter the reverse controls? And I I just want to be like, yep, I have a champ here for it, because otherwise, dude, I don't care. Bring out the pain. Like that would be the Summer of Pain, Eternity of Pain equivalent. Like I kind of just want to experience that. I'm a little bit sad that I didn't hop in there instantly when it was released. Because, like, I kind of want to fight the bugged version even, dude. Which I know would be 10 times worse, but seemed kind of fun. All right, Ayash, thank you very much for the bucks, and Kim's input is also appreciated. Okay, BG, Aegon versus Kate. Among the ones you have seen, who's better for Necropolis? I have rank 5 Kate, but I feel like Kate needs other champs to help her, while Aegon does Aegon things in all fights. So we kind of touched on this already, you know, like Karate Mike using Kate to absolute perfection, just crushing fights. Whereas Aegon also crushes fights, but like Cam was saying, reduces like the mental fatigue a little bit by just playing a more straightforward play style with Aegon that has so many things built in once you ramp them up. And yeah, but Kate, it seems to be at least possible to reduce your overall resource consumption. But yeah, there's also some fights that she can't do, of course, and you're gonna need to plan around that. Just plan ahead. But Kate seems great. I don't know if you wanted to add anything to that or not, Cam.
Yeah, basically all that. Kate works for a lot of it. Keep in mind, like matchups like Guardian, where there's a ton of energy resist, or matchups where the opponent is stun immune, like what's his face, Dragon Man. You can't really reliably just knock them down with Kate's heavy. So those are just like things to keep in mind, things to bring counters for if you're not, gonna be doing Kate on those.
Yeah. Kai, thank you for the buck Tuesday. What? This is fake news. Was that about the Sauron path being harder? Because that's about when that comment was sent over. Dude, thank you very much. FCC Surfer with the buck as well, saying... ABG was just wondering if you had an idea of what time you're going to stream Necropolis tomorrow. It's a good question. I actually am not sure. It'll probably be sometime in the mid-afternoon, so like, I don't know, maybe 3 p.m. Pacific. But yeah, I don't know. It could vary. We'll see. I'll have to kind of play it by ear. Sorry, I can't tell you a more exact time. Stiatic with the 5 saying Aegon was outstanding. I think Pepe used him primarily too. 1000% worth the rank 5 in Ascension. Also, BG, my son, used a rank 4 Aegon. Okay. I mean, I think Aegon for speed was the champion 100%. But the thing is, if I'm not going for speed necessarily, that's where it comes into question. But I don't have all the other options that other people are using. I do have some, though. Karate Mike, he used a rank 2 Storm, which I don't have a rank 2 Storm, but like I could. In the future, at least. He used a rank 2 Storm, and Storm was pretty impressive. But also that playstyle seemed pretty...
Boring?
No, I would say like anxiety-inducing. Because the damage was terrible until you got, 30, 40, 50 shocks. And eventually built that up to like 80, 90, 99 shocks. And then, yeah, it was like over 50,000 damage per second. But leading up to that point, it's kind of, brutal. There was some points where those shocks dropped off and you might as well have just quit out of the fight at that point. Like, it was... pretty rough damage wise. So Lockout MF, thank you for the buck as well, saying just use a rank 5 gem from Necropolis for Aegon. Well, I have the resources to rank 5, so if I'm gonna invest in Aegon, I might as well invest ahead of time. The only thing that I was questioning is, like, if I don't want to use Aegon outside of Necropolis, could I get by without investing him? And the answer is, like, yes, I could do that, but at what cost? And if it was the cost of like 1 or 2 paths, I'd be like, okay, I'm not gonna rank 5 them. But if it's the cost of all 6 paths, then no, that cost, like, that trade-off is well worth it. Investing in a champ that's gonna help you clear every path. So yeah. So hey, hit that member button. Why wish YouTube would say how many months? Damn you, YouTube. But so hey, thank you very much for the continued support, dude. Let me see here. Did you have a message to go along with that? Not even sure. I'm halfway. The easy path, rank 4 Aegon, Sig 44 is doing well enough for me. Okay. Dude, Sig 44. Oh my god, so hip. Please. Get some Sig stones into that boy. Oh my. So mine was 160, and I had some Sig stones in the overflow, and I'm like, I might use them. I'm just going to take them to Sig 200. I'll take every last bit of help I can get of, you know, less ramp up time. Because that's the worst part of playing Aegon, is when he's below 300 hits. And then, yeah, just getting him to 999 that much faster, too. So. Oh my god, Cam. Are you serious? With the 73 months saying had to show Sohaib up. Wow.
Do you see my banana? Is it growing?
Cam, it's never not been growing, buddy. It's absolutely massive at this point.
That is true, yeah.
I still need to make a different, a more evolved version of the banana. YouTube didn't allow it at one point. They were like, no, this is the limit. But now the limits have changed.
YouTube was scared of the growth, honestly. They were like, this is too much.
Yeah, they probably were.
Yeah.
Okay, let me read this note here for Titania. So, necrotic boon, haymakers. Whenever the attacker dashes back, they gain a chicken timer for 0.8 seconds. Dashing back again while the chicken timer is active pauses Titania's haymaker passive for 1 second. This timer cannot activate while the haymaker passives are paused. If the haymaker passives are not active, the attacker is inflicted with 5% weakness debuffs. Okay. I don't even know exactly how Titania's haymaker stuff works. Let's hop in here and let's do this.
Well, if you don't know how they work, this is gonna be great.
I hope so. I think it happens when... Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's paused now,
when she's dashing at you, or she's charging a heavy, she activates Haymaker.
Okay. Uh-oh. Well, I lost my combo. But just barely. I lost a lot of health, but that's mostly because running recoils and don't have the ability to shrug those off just yet. Now I do. So that wasn't too bad. Because now she's not going to... Oh, no, they're back. Oh, God. But now I have my special 3 available. I've got some room to play.
Her Haymaker cooldown is based on debuffs she's inflicting. So it's like a timer, but also that timer goes down significantly every time she inflicts a debuff.
Okay. I see.
So every time you dash back, she's going to be inflicting 5 weaknesses. So yeah, she's going to have it active up the whole time. So basically your goal is to play around, making sure that she's not charging a heavy or she's not dashing at you when trying to ramp here. So again, yeah, this is a difficult fight. Like, this is honestly one of the most difficult fights on this path with Aegon. Because you're unramped, you're trying to ramp it.
It won't be too bad, honestly. So I definitely lost my combo. So yeah, a little bit harder than I expected, but honestly, it won't be too bad. First fight in here, you mess up, you just hit restart, go again.
Yeah,
not too big a deal. And like, how many combo hits, if you remember, did you carry over before you're just like,
dude, I was so stupid at the beginning. I was like trying to be greedy with it and like carry over 200. But then, like, multiple times, right at the end, I got hit, and I was like, I just settled for like 100 or like 50 to begin with.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Is I'd probably just oh, I went in way too. Oh, nice, didn't get caught. I would probably just quit out after having 100 hits or something like that, and be all right with it.
Gran is in the chat and he's saying if I saw his tweet, I don't know if I have. Did I miss her tweet? No.
No, Gran, no.
Gran. No. I don't see it. I'm sorry. Twitter's been crazy. Yeah.
I wish the strikers counted for the combo hits.
The strikers just existing with Aegon's SP3 makes for such insane interactions. I don't know how any of that is allowed.
Yeah. Yeah, this won't be
but
too
also,
bad at all.
Another tip, if you will. There's a rough interaction between some strikers who do like on-hit effects and Grandmaster. So like when you get to Grandmaster, he has prompts that pop up on the HUD, and he's like, do this. But some strikers, like for example, the Black Panther striker inflicts a physical vulnerability on every single hit when you crit, and that pops up on the HUD. You're doing a great run here, by the way. Just do the run right now.
Oh, I forgot. I guess I entered phase 2 though, because I just got rooted.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but yeah, this won't be
Not a
too
great
bad.
run.
Especially, I'll rank Aegon up and get more charges, and then I'll pay attention to that, and I'll just quit out. And yeah, I'm happy enough with that. Okay.
But yeah, don't run Black Panther Relic on Aegon if you want to have a not terrible time against Grandmaster trying to like figure out what he's telling you to do.
Okay. Well, right now I have Winter Soldier just because it was a random toss on. I don't even know what the Winter Soldier one does.
Winter Soldier works. Some other relics like the Black Widow one and the Valkyrie one can actually whiff with their animation versus some champions. So it's just like the options get kind of limited, but you know, whatever higher rarity relic you have is a better idea than no relic at all. Anyways.
Okay. Wait, didn't you say because this guy does inflict a debuff. Was it a damage over time debuff that you were talking about? Sorry, I was focused on the Titania fight a bit.
What Black Panther does is he inflicts a physical vulnerability on every single time you crit, and that pops up on the HUD every time you crit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's not on striker activation the way that this one is.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Okay.
It's kind of sad because Black Panther is definitely the most synergistic with Aegon, in terms of like relic function.
Yeah, it seems like it would be, because he's able to crit a lot. Well,
Yeah, for sure.
you could just use a different champion for the Grandmaster, I guess, and like I wonder if the benefits of having that all path long would outweigh like swapping him for a different champ for the Grandmaster.
Aegon is really strong for him, like incredibly strong for him. You get to ignore a lot of the fight if that's what you want to do. If that's not what you want to do, you can bring in somebody else.
When do the callouts even start though?
Phase 2 and 3 have callouts.
Oh, it's phase 2 even? Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe you could do part of that fight still using him.
Yeah.
But okay. Okay. Well, man, I guess I'm gonna have to rank and ascend this guy as my first rank 5 and first ascended champ.
Watch some other stuff. Watch some other people do it too, if you want to like get a definite idea, because I know it's a big commitment.
There's no time for that, Cam. I won't be around today. That's why I'm like streaming now,
Where
streaming early.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much gonna have to commit to it. I mean, I'm saying like have to as if it's the worst thing ever. It's a good thing that I have him, and I already have him at rank 4. And like it's an answer to this place. There's been many times in the past where I didn't have a good answer for the content, which I like too in a way, because yeah, it makes it fun, like looking at the champs coming out. But at the same time, having to go through Abyss with Sabretooth was like, it was rough. Let's be real. Sabretooth wasn't really designed for Abyss. I don't know if that guy was designed for anything. He was actually a pretty solid defender when he first came out, I guess, but it didn't last very long.
But then they wrecked Regen, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, that was the Corvus trap, right? Originally?
Yeah.
Oh, a mutant champion. Nice.
Yeah. Dude, how many rank 2s do you have?
2.
Okay.
Shuri
you could
and Hulk.
use that Shuri and on a bunch of the paths. I would even recommend bringing in Shuri for the easy path, just to make sure that Captain Britain doesn't inflict you with reverse control all the time. You can like play around that.
Yeah. She'll
Shuri's
probably
really
be
strong
there.
for her.
Shuri will probably make the team.
Yeah.
Speaking of, that's actually something I could really use your help on. Which you've already helped enough just in sharing the Aegon info. But it would be nice
other
to
help would be $2 per word, per sentence.
per word. Jesus, man.
Per character, actually. Yeah.
Oh my god. Guys, it's been nice having Cam on call. I can't even say bye to him because that's going to cost me $6. Yeah, before I do this, I did want to catch up on some of these super chats real quick. John Law, thank you very much for the buck. Saying thoughts on bringing Moondragon and using her pre-fight on Aegon for Grandmaster. I didn't even know she had a pre-fight. What's her pre-fight?
It makes any champion you bring in there immune to reverse controls 3 times on 3 activations.
Oh.
So it doesn't really help, I guess, that much for the final phase, if I'm remembering correctly, because the final phase is activating reverse control like repeatedly.
Every time you do an action, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. That's an odd pre-fight.
It was basically made for Grandmaster. Like the
original one, yeah.
Six boss, yeah.
Okay. Very interesting. Pulling it up on Anime right now. Moondragon starts each quest with a pre-fight, yeah. Gain 1 persistent charge, yeah. Okay, at the start of the next fight, gain 3 passive Dragon of the Moon charges, granting immunity to reverse controls. Okay. It removes 1 charge when the immunity is triggered. Yeah, I don't think that would be good. Lags is saying, same Brian, I ain't bringing reverse control immune. Lags, hell yeah, buddy. Dredge and Val, thank you for the 10. Saying BG, I would ascend Aegon, keep him at rank 4, and complete a path that rewards one of the 4 to 5 gems. Then once you complete it, you can use the gem and have a max for exploration. The thing is, though, I can take him to rank 5 right now, so like, why wait? Why not just get the most benefit by doing it ahead of time? That would just allow me to get to my second path that much, faster and easier, and just to overall have a smoother experience. So, I'd understand, like, that's good advice for someone who doesn't have the resources, but I got the resources. I'm ready to go. So there's not really any reason to wait. You sent over another 2 saying, check previous super chat, please. Oh, I was getting to it, but dude, thank you so much. Thank you very much. Like I said, that is good advice, but advice that will be better suited for someone without the resources already. Thank you so much, dude. Static said over another buck saying this fight alone took like 16 revives to ramp 50 to 80 hits per revive is what I did. Okay. 50 to 80, okay. Got it. Can you rank 5 him now with a gem or catalyst? It would be with catalyst, but I don't mind doing that. Catalyst, those catalysts specifically are going to become more and more available as time goes on. And these skills, 7 stars that I have, that I'd be, deciding like between do I rank up a 7-star or 6-star. I just have Elsa, and honestly, the skill class is one of my least favorite overall. So yeah, I don't mind using Catalyst over a gem. Don't mind it one bit. I'd rather save the resources. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. Let me see here. What do you think? If I'm doing the Titania path, because I think I want to commit to that. I think I'm just gonna go completely clockwise, starting with Titania.
Yeah.
So, Aegon. Did you really value that Heimdall? You think he was worth the spot?
Absolutely, yeah. If you're going for the SP3 stuff, Heimdall allows you to tank SP3 from the defender, and that pushes you right back to another SP3, and that just allows you to like deal a lot of damage.
Okay. Aegon, Heimdall. Should I bring Shuri for this first path?
You have a rank 2. I think you should use your rank 2. If not for Captain Britain, basically for Captain Britain, you want to avoid critting, and Shuri is gonna be able to like reliably do that.
Right.
So you just not have to worry about her reverse controls, and she also does a lot of damage. I think I 2-shot at Captain Britain with Shuri. She's really good in here. And she's rank 2, so might as well use her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I saw you had Angela on the team. I'm assuming that's for the Aegon synergy and Heimdall synergy.
Angela is good. 25% extra fury potency to Aegon, and that's not just personal furies either. She also gives any champion a 15% fury, so that also gets escalated by 25%. So that ends up being like 18%, something like that. Proxima is another suggestion that people have. Proxima allows you to ramp easier, but Angela allows you to get to a higher ceiling.
Right.
Just like different strokes, different folks. That sounds vaguely dirty. But yeah.
And then, would you say Odin for his pre-fights? That would also boost Aegon's damage?
Yeah, you don't have a reverse control immune, which is scaring me, but
Oh,
yeah.
no. I forgot about that. Darn.
Oh, no.
I was hoping we'd talk fast enough that he wouldn't even bring that up.
So yeah, Odin, 15%, even more fury potency. That's great.
I think it's 18%, is it?
Is it?
Let me see.
Thought it was 15.
No, you're right. It's 15. It's 15. My bad.
Okay, yeah. So Aegon with Odin, that's just a supercharged Aegon right there. Like you go for a 10 Fury SP2, and that's gonna deal like 30,000 bleed damage per tick. That's good stuff.
It's good stuff. Maybe it's overkill. Maybe I should make a spot for reverse control. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. All I'm asking for is that I'm just gonna reverse this iPad, and there's gonna be some text under with request for tip. It starts at 45%, so I just wanted to let you know.
45%? Oh my god. Don't those usually start at 18%? Am I wrong on that too?
Oh, it's have you seen the economy these days though? You know.
Okay, so wait, real quick though. So Titania, Aegon, Arcus, is that also Aegon?
Yeah.
Okay. Um,
Arcus is kind of tricky because you don't really want to shrug off his debuffs, but with Aegon you can just go for the SP3 stuff, and Heimdall is gonna save your butt quite a bit. And yeah, you can do some nasty stuff.
okay.
Uh,
Omega
and
Sentinel.
then Omega Sentinel, you want to be ramped for her. By the time you get to her, you gotta be ramped. Especially by the time you get to her, I think third phase, you really gotta be ramped.
Like
Because she's gonna
unblockable
start,
ramped.
yeah, unblockable ramped.
Okay. All right.
And then Airwalker is definitely Aegon.
Okay. Betsy.
Airwalker is kind of straightforward, but you got to make sure to like keep knocking him down, otherwise he's gonna be regenerating like 22k per tick, and you got to quit out. There's no fixing that. And
Okay.
then
Gotcha.
Captain Britain is straightforward with either of them, honestly. Like you can use Shuri or Aegon on her. With Aegon, you just got to play around their burst controls. With Shuri, you don't really, as long as you prevent yourself from critting. And then Wiccan, dude, Wiccan is such a pushover. It is insane.
Really?
Yeah, that fight is nothing. You can just straight up go in with Aegon, nothing to worry about there. And Psycho Man, I also see that you have an Angela there. Why not, use a team revive if you have those? Aegon, Shuri, Angela, just a little bit of all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
If my
And
Shuri was
then
awake and I saw Mike use Shuri for this fight, but he was just
Unduped
like,
also works. Unduped also works.
yeah, he's got like the unblockable specials, special 2 or whatever. Maybe I just not push the
Sometimes.
special 2.
He doesn't always have it. I think it's in one of his phases. I don't think anybody really knows how Psycho Man works. So,
That's
that's
fair.
a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, you could use anyone on him. Aegon works really well. Man, he looks so weird. He looks
Sure
so
does.
weird. Psycho Man looks so odd.
Yeah. Designed in a different universe for real.
Yeah. He looks so he looks weirdly constipated. I don't understand what's going on with his face. Anyways, okay, yeah. Also, Shuri works really well on the path, partially because there's also like a global tranquilize. So your debuffs, your parries and stuff are gonna have like 25% chance reduced to apply. Just a sentence there. And so like after every parry, you have this tranquilize applied to you as a passive. And every debuff you have is gonna have 25% less chance to apply. But Shuri is immune to ability accuracy modification, so she can just apply any of her debuffs anytime she wants. And then there's Guardian. You can go Guardian. You can go any of those 3 paths over there. By the way, you can go. I'm pretty sure you can go any of the 3 paths. You can use Shuri on APOC.
Okay.
Yeah. Some people are asking why not Nick Fury instead of Odin and killing him. Nick Fury just gives you like 25% attack rating. Odin gives you 15% extra Fury potency. And that is way strong. That is so much more attack rating at the end of the day, especially if you like get hit with Aegon and get the big Furies. It's just so much more.
Yeah, it's only 20% base even with Fury dead.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, for that path, I would recommend going down the Guardian path because Guardian is pretty straightforward. Valkyrie is kind of difficult. You got to play around with her a little bit, got to heal up for her a little bit, but she's also fine. She can be a pain, especially when she goes stun immune, because she can become stun immune for like the whole fight once she has the bulwarks. So just got to keep that in mind. And then there is Red Guardian, which You would think that he's going to be difficult for Aegon because he sounds like he's going to be difficult for Aegon, but it's just a absolute pushover. There's nothing to worry about with that fight. And yeah, the rest of the path, Dragon Man is kind of hard. Nova, you would think that Nova, with all of Aegon's unblockable hits, reducing damage from unblockable hits by like 75%, you would think that would be hard. It's not. You just, ability accuracy reduction makes it so that the reduction only applies to 50% of your hits, so you deal less damage, but it's okay. You can just, couple shot him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the Grandmaster. Okay.
And then the Grandmaster, yeah. I would still recommend. Reverse control immune, but
I'll consider
I hear
it.
you and Legacy are hardcore boys, just going in there getting stuff done, hardcore.
It's the thing is, I know it's gonna be bad. So if I do choose to not go a reverse control champ, it's just for fun. If I did swap someone out, it would probably be Odin that gets cut, which is not the biggest deal. It's just 15% potency of Furies, which he does gain a lot of damage from Furies, of course, but still, it's not like he becomes unplayable without a little bit more potency to them. So let's see. The buffs, the Furies from the 300% hits, the 300 combo. I don't know what percentage that is, but it's I don't know, 20%, something like that, 25%. And then what is it when you do a heavy attack?
Let's see. When you do when attacked. When attacked, you get a...
Right, the 6 Furies. Okay, and those are...
Yeah.
These, okay, so this is a 50%. Because now I remember, rank 4, his base attack is almost exactly 4k.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Gain 1 additional Fury buff for every... Yeah, so you gain 6 of those. So, yeah, that is massive, actually. So... Let's see. I'm even gonna... Let's actually do the math for real. So... Let's even go... Well, MA doesn't say the exact ascended amount. We could do the math, but... Forget it. It's not that important. Essentially, I believe... having Odin on the team... Not counting the Furies from the regular combo hits, although we probably could estimate that too. Computing numbers. I need that meme right now. It's so much harder to do math while live for some reason. Just feel that pressure of like, you're gonna get the number wrong, dummy. But yeah, it's essentially, I don't know, something like 75% of Aegon's base attack, I think, for having Odin. That is counting the Furies that he gains from...
Yeah, so like it's like 4 times stronger than Nick Fury, than dead Nick Fury.
Something like that.
Yeah.
3 to 4 times, something like that. Okay. He does have other things that come along with him that are nice too, but not that big a deal. Okay, but anyway, yeah, so I could keep Odin on the team. I could cut him. Shuri... I feel like Shuri would play nice with team revives. Even though I don't have that many team revives. I might have like 1 or 2 in the overflow or something. So it's not the biggest deal to use those. But...
you could always go for that 1,000 unit bundle. Get some boosts too, if you don't have boosts.
I don't have boosts, so I'm probably gonna do it without the boosts.
That's a great value.
It is a great value, but it's also 1,000 units.
Yeah,
It's
it's a
definitely a
better
strong
value
upgrade.
than a 1,000 units spent on team revives than single revives. That's what great value is, Brian. Okay, just how this iPad with the tip on it is a great value. You'd be providing great value to me.
Okay, great value I think is the name of like a Target brand or something like that. That's what great value is.
I think it's
Uh,
Walmart.
is it Walmart?
Pretty
It
sure
might
it's
be
Walmart. Yeah,
Walmart.
yeah.
Okay,
So even greater value. Yeah,
there you go.
it will
Um,
break within hours of you buying it. So I just want you to know that.
yeah. Well, the thing is, okay, so yeah, if I had to spend 1,000 units on revives, then for sure, it'd be better to buy the bundle. But if I can get through without spending any of that, then the greatest value is to not have to spend it at all.
The greatest value.
Yeah. Uh, Here's the other issue too, though, is like, I don't know if I even have time to. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that bad to do a single clear of the monthly event quest. I think I did the first 2 quests already. Yeah. So it'd be like 4 quests. Okay, maybe I do get that bundle. I don't know.
Good
The
bundle.
boost, the boost would be nice. I don't even have. Oh, dude, actually, I do. I got 3 30%ers. Okay, it's just that the inventory didn't show in the order that you'd expect, so I didn't think I had them.
The best values item list. Somebody in chat. Brian, you know what you got to do now. It's item list time.
I think I'll leave that to MSD. He'll be the best value.
MSD is the best value. You're right.
Okay, I definitely
got
don't
three
need
30
to.
percenters. You got a bunch of 20 percenters. I think you're fine. Just go
Yeah,
in there, get it
yeah,
done. Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
you're okay.
I'm not gonna use the boost until Aegon is ramped, and yeah,
Yeah.
let's do that.
All right. Well, good luck with the run. I got to run too.
Yeah, Cam, thank you very
Away
much, dude.
from you,
You've
that
helped a
is.
lot.
Yeah. Thanks for having me. I appreciate you calling me. Like the good old days, Brian. I see how it
Oh, I
is.
said it like that, man.
What's
Cam.
this? Pixie Bell in chat said something that I wanted to point out before I leave. She said that Brian, your streams are the real eternity of pain. So I just want to leave you at that, and I just want you to know that it's true. It is true. What we are here for.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well, thank you very much for that.
You're
Cam,
welcome.
buddy, no matter what happens in Necropolis, if I don't make it out alive, we always have that picture together on the train.
That is true. That is true. The best picture I've seen, honestly.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks, dude.
All right, man. You take care.
All right. You too. Later.
Bye.
Okay. Kai, thank you very much for the buck as well, saying hello, fellow Variant. Is that supposed to be Valiant? Or reverse controls? Psh, I just turned my phone upside down and play like that. Yeah, exactly. Why would anyone need to bring a counter? You just turn your phone around every time the reverse controls kick in. It's not even a big deal. Pretty easy stuff. It's good to hear guest commentators on streams again. Graham, we did do this for other content too. You just weren't here for it, maybe. I don't know. But no, I understand. It's the longer content. It definitely, there's more of it. It does feel good. All right, easy. Thank you for the buck as well, saying, question for my reverse control counter. I could take Wiccan to rank 2 at the cost of not taking up Shuri, or I could take rank 4 Jugs and maybe probably take him to rank 5 with offers. Pole and also Cam and BG picks. You want more picks? We were just saying we had the best pick already from the meetup. You should have been there. You could have been there to see the pick happen live. Okay. Let me see. Hang on. I already have an answer for this personally. If it's gonna prevent you from taking up, well, hold on. Who to rank up for reverse controls? 6-star Jugs rank 5 or 7-star Wiccan rank 2. Polls live. But I'll say this much, man. If it's gonna prevent, like, I don't think, from what I've seen at least, I don't think you need to rank up those champs specifically for the reverse controls. They're like, and if it's gonna cost you taking Shuri, then yeah, I would say go Jugs. If you want to commit the resources to one of those, I would say rank up Jugs. But I really wouldn't. I don't know. Yeah, a lot of people are saying you don't need to rank for reverse controls at all. Neither the reverse controls is a non-issue. It's one thing when you're like using the champion for the path and you really need that, you know, extra firepower. But if you're ranking up to potentially save like a revive or two or something like that, I don't think it's necessary. That's just potentially to save that. Like, you might not even save that. You might get it done the same amount of resources. Yo, white mommy saying, hello, BG. Hope you had a good time. BG plus cam is always the best time. Also X, please. Let's see. Oh, hold on a sec. Let me start this over again. Drawing the new Big Daddy, or Big Baddie. Whoops. With some menacing lighting. Best of luck everyone who challenges him. Dang, dude. It's looking cool. Is this real time? This is not even sped up, is it? You're just that good at drawing. I'm going to end the poll. Jugs won 60% of the vote. The caveat is I'm terrible. The caveat is you're better than you think you are. So be more confident. You've already beaten all content up to date, right? You're not so bad. Divine Family, thank you for the 5. Thank you very much. And I have a rank 4 to 5 tech gem and Dust for Ascension. Best play Shuri rank 5 and Dust on rank 4 Aegon, or Dust on a different useful champ. Have almost everyone. Well, I mean, I'm going the Aegon route. I can't tell you exactly what is best. Because what's best is it varies for people. We kind of already established that if you want to save the highest number of resources, there does seem to be better options than Aegon. But Aegon is the type of champ that will get it done, maybe at the cost of a few extra revives, not even that many more. And it'll be a lot easier to manage if you're not quite proficient with all of the other options available. If you don't have them at the highest ranks, if you don't have a 7-star rank 2 version of those champs, although, you know, I mean even just 6-star rank 5 ascended, it's basically the same thing. Yeah, white mummy, 6 stuff, dude. Very awesome. So yeah, I don't know. I'm going the Aegon route myself for all of those reasons. And yeah, that's probably it's tough for me to recommend stuff when I haven't done the content myself and it's so fresh, you know. That's all I can really say. I can't even recommend things for you to do. I could just say, here's what I'm doing. I'm going Aegon. I'm ranking him up. I'm ascending him. That's it. But yeah, I would definitely, hold on. Is Karate Mike live right now doing his paths? He is. He's on path 5. Guys, I have to end the stream. I really needed to go like 20 minutes ago. This always happens when I say short stream. It still is a little bit shorter, but I needed to go. But the info is too good from Cam. I had to stay. We had to check it out. But I'd like to pass you guys on over to the Karate Man, who, look at this, man. He's going in with Kate. Look at the damage from Kate. Like, let me just pause it for a moment. So you could see this damage number right here, 13,000. This is ticking every half second. This is in addition to the regular hits that Kate is able to do, which are not the highest because she's balanced around the damage over time stuff. But like these fights, they go very fast. Like I've paused for how much time now while rambling? 15 seconds or something like that. Look at the health. Let's go back to the live. Look at this. The fight is basically done at this point. Watch the number just tick down. It's like 1% every second almost here. 5%, 4%, 3%. Not quite 1% every second, but bottom line is there's plenty of other options besides Aegon. It's just that Aegon is kind of an easier, less roster dependent, less game knowledge, game skill dependent way to go to kind of partially brute force your way, but while also just being straight up a good option. So yeah. The link to Karate Mike's stream is in the chat right now. Hit him with that hashtag banana raid if you guys will. And I gotta go. I will be back tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time I'm gonna start. Maybe around 3 p.m., something like that. And before I go, shout out to Clarky Jr. for being today's biggest D. Clarky, thank you very much. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you, everyone else, too. Later, everybody.